Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorns, this is going to be, or these are going to be your full moon and Cancer predictions. Now this full moon is taking place on the 29th or 30th of this month. The moon represents our emotions and what makes us feel safe and secure. It also represents our ability to nurture ourselves and take care of our emotional needs. In Cancer, the moon returns to its favorite spot in the sky and can express its powers to the fullest. Cancer is the fourth sign of the zodiac, and 2020 was a 4-year, representing the home and the heart of who we are and feeling at home within ourselves. Chiron is also very active under this full moon, reminding us that we don't have to prove ourselves to anyone. We don't need to try to fix things or hold the weight of the world on our shoulders. We need to ask ourselves, where are we overextending or overreaching, or where are we trying too hard? Because these areas will tell us about where we have our insecurities. But the Cancer full moon also forms a harmonious angle to Uranus, indicating that we'll receive rewards for our efforts. So these can be like 3D material rewards, but also we're going to be able to see much more clearly how far we've come and what we've achieved and what makes us truly happy. This full moon lights the path for 2021 and calls for us to let go of what's weighing us down. So let's let this full moon soothe and free us, guide us home where all is safe and sound. Now, Capricorn, before I get started, I'm just going to ask that you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or you can see which decks that I'm using. Let's go ahead and jump into this, Capricorn. Let's see what's coming on in, or what messages we have for Capricorn for this full moon in Cancer. So this is your opposite sign, Cancer. Cancer is your opposite sign, Capricorn. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and see. All right, so you guys have the Death card coming out. I do apologize about background noise. Oh, all right. So endings and new beginnings for my dear Capricorns. Ooh, some of you guys are dealing with a water sign. Or you have heavy water in your chart, but not for all of you. Look at that. We have the Knight and the Queen of Swords. All right. Okay, overall energy, Capricorn, we have the Judgment card. Okay, so this is advice from the universe, from Spirit, to not be too judgmental. Don't make any snap judgments based on what's happened in the past. Now, I do see that some of you may have been working with Law of Attraction here. And with this Eight of Wands energy in reverse, it's like what you were trying to do didn't come into fruition. What you were trying to manifest didn't happen. And it could be a love situation, it could be money, whatever it might be. All right, so the Judgment card, this is Scorpionic energy, so lots of Scorpio, Aries energy coming through here. Yeah, again, Ace of Swords, there was a new direction that you wanted to move in and you weren't able to. Six of Swords in reverse, someone or something might be coming back to you. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, like something ended or something wasn't able to come into fruition. And I'm getting that the timing was off, okay? But you may have gone really, really cold to this. You may have turned your back on this dream, on this person, on this job, on this situation because it didn't work out. And I feel like you were very, very quick to just sort of like cut your ties and move forward, okay? The Hanged Man in reverse is telling me that something that was in suspension, that wasn't moving, now is, but it's right before the Six of Swords. So it's like something that you asked for, that you sent out to the universe, I do feel like is coming back to you. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. It's definitely this Cancer full moon, but there's going to be a lot of very quick, successful movement after a time of confusion. So I do feel like, Capricorn, that you guys may have turned your back on someone or something. I'm not saying that it was premature, but I feel like it may have been a little bit of a defense mechanism, which is fine. You know, we all do that. Hey, it's not working out for me. Done. I'm not going to do this. Okay. This is being represented by the Death card. Something is over. Something came to an end or needed to transform. And again, I do feel like divine timing was at work here. But in your surroundings, we have the Ace of Cups. I feel like you've really been working on yourselves. You know, you made the best decision with what you had, and you turned your back on whatever it was that you were trying to manifest. And Spirit's rewarding you for the work that you've done, and also saying this needed to happen. So it was like, that law of attraction, that law that, the minute you sort of release what it is that you're looking for, you were trying so hard to get, you turn your back and you move in another direction, and bam, here it comes. Ace of Cups. Okay, so huge blessing coming your way, something that's going to make you really happy. Now, I do feel like, Capricorn, you might be a little bit distrustful. You can see he's holding that Ace of Cups. Either whether it's a person that you were trying to either, that you were trying to, come into union with, or somebody that, that you were trying to manifest into your life, or a job. I feel like you're going to be a little bit, judgmental here. We see that with the Justice card, because things didn't work out before, and you're really going to be doing a lot of analysis, like, is this person or is this situation really for me? Because I've let it go. So I feel like you're going to be of two minds, and you're going to be a little bit distrustful of what you're being offered here. Okay, at the base of this situation, we have the Queen of Swords. So again, this could be a deep soul connection with somebody. It could be somebody that you cut cords with. It could be an ex-partner, but I think mostly here Spirit's saying that you are coming into alignment. And that's when you're in alignment, you're going to attract what's in alignment with you, okay, what's vibrating at the same frequency. And again, I just keep getting this person or the situation, this job, whatever it was, when you wanted it, the energies didn't match. But with you coming into alignment, that's where you're going to get this communication. That's where you're going to get this, this restart. Eight of Wands, law of attraction, something that came full stop. You may not be in communication with this person. You might be waiting for communication from this person. But something that you were trying to manifest didn't come into being. Knight of Swords energy. Again, the Knight of Swords comes rushing in. So I do feel like you're going to have a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions come rushing back to you, because we have this Knight of Cups, and you're going to be a little bit distrustful. Again, you might have, again, gone through a difficult ending, or just come to terms with things being the way that they are. And so it might be a little bit upsetting when this sort of comes towards you. But Spirit's talking about your alignment here. So being into alignment, when you're in alignment, you're going to attract what's in alignment for you. Now, your outcome position, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So the Page of Wands in reverse can be about, maybe not getting the news that you wanted. So you will be getting some sort of communication. But again, I feel like you're going to be distrustful of it, because it didn't work out when you wanted it to, or when you were trying to, or maybe you've healed and you've moved on from the situation. So it's going to be kind of like, really? Now? I don't know if I really want this. The Page of Wands, though, is a reminder here to not be too impulsive, to not make too many snap judgments, okay, whenever this comes in for you, because somebody here has either changed their perspective, or you are going to get a little bit of a different perspective now that there's been a little bit of, time and space between you and whatever this is. Okay, so you get the Seven of Fire, so a little bit of defensiveness here, and you get Justice. Okay, yeah, so things are definitely being balanced out here. For some of you guys, it is going to be, a love relationship, and again, it may have been that you were pursuing this person, and again, it could be a job, doesn't have to be love, but that you were pursuing this job or this person or this situation, and things weren't working out in your favor. Eight of Wands in reverse. Seven of Fire is, you may be still a little bit defensive about this, but there is an up-leveling, and this up-leveling involves bringing everything back into balance. I feel like you're going to be a little bit annoyed by this Capricorn. Some of you might be dealing with a Sag. We do have fire energy flanking this. But Capricorn, you guys are going to be a little bit, annoyed. You could be dealing with a Libra or have heavy Libra in your chart. We have the Queen of Water, so more water energy. Okay, and the Ace, yeah. So you guys are going to be getting clarity, and I feel like whatever this is, whatever this Page of Wands information is, at first it may not make you really happy, because again, I feel like the timing is off for you. Like when you wanted this person, or when you were ready to make this purchase, or when you were ready for this job, whatever it was, it wasn't ready for you. And I just get a little bit of frustration here, a little bit of defensiveness, not really trusting the motives or whether or not now is the right time. The Queen of Water is giving us some really good advice here, Capricorn, for you to open yourself up to receive, because the Queen of Water, she's somebody, she's achieved her emotional balance. She's in a really good place, and she's that feminine energy. It's time for you to receive what it is you've been asking for, to not be as skeptical, not to be impulsive, obviously, and shut the door on this, and not to be impulsive and jump into it, but open yourself up to the idea that there is a new beginning here. This Justice energy and the Ace of Swords, this is like very intense justice being served. Like, this is at some level, it's going to make you very happy. And if you can sort of pull back from this emotionally, you're going to see that, everything happened the way it did for a reason. Ace of Fire. Wow, a brand new beginning. So I feel like for many of you Capricorns out there, what you thought was dead and gone, is actually coming back to you. And there's a beautiful new beginning that's bringing you clarity and guidance. It's really going to light the way, show you, show you what you need to do. But you do need to trust your intuition here, because I do feel like you guys, Capricorn, have done the work. You've come into alignment, and that's why you're being rewarded, these two aces, this brand new beginning. Okay, learn from the past. 25 breaking down to a 7. So we have, the 7 of Wands, or the 7 of Fire, and we have 25 breaking down to a 7. This is the path of the mystic, of the yogi, the spiritual work that you've done. Yes, you are learning from the past. That's a little bit where your skepticism is coming from, but you're also learning about this, karmic justice and what you deserve. All right, and we get Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. Yeah, so interesting with the Page of Wands energy. It can be a little bit about needing to step into your power, being a little bit hesitant, feeling like you're not quite ready, or you're not prepared, or you don't have what it takes. Badger Spirit is coming in to say that's not true. You absolutely are ready for this new beginning, this clarity, for this justice, because I feel like many of you guys may have felt like you were sort of on the losing end of whatever battle this was for quite some time, and as frustrating as that might be, and I know my Capricorns don't like to lose, but to some degree, not being able to achieve what it is you were trying to achieve did a number on your self-esteem here. And so Spirit's saying, no, this, the time is now for you guys, Capricorn. Okay, the time is now. All right, and we get peace. There's no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. Yeah, divine timing is at work here. For some of you guys with these two dolphins, I really do get that this has to do with a love situation. And again, you might be a little distrustful of this person, because you guys may not have been able to come into union with this person for one reason or the other. But I do see that there's a lot of love here. You'll be getting clarity. Some of you guys, this will be, this is something that you've been fighting for, and you had been fighting for a long time. You may have given up on it. Okay, or it might not be a particular person. You might be letting a person go, but and thinking, you know what, I'm done with love, I'm not doing this. But everything is working out. You're coming into alignment. Just don't be nervous when this opportunity comes knocking. Okay, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and pull some romance angels for some additional advice. Now, this can be about your love situation, or it can be about, it doesn't have to be. All right, so we get let go of control issues. Yeah, so what did I say? Capricorn, the minute you guys stop trying to micromanage, or you turn your back on whatever this was that you were trying to attract or manifest, this is when it sort of comes in naturally. It might take you by surprise. It might even feel kind of annoying. And we've got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So divine timing definitely at work here. Now, this can be a business partnership, or it could just be, an offer. But this is saying this is something that's really going to bring you balance. This is what you've been looking for. This is why you've felt so strongly about this situation. All right, Capricorns, I do apologize if I called you Sagittarius throughout the reading. Hopefully it was just 1 or 2 times. You guys might be dealing with Sag. There might be something in that Sag reading for you as well. But I hope you found clarity and guidance here. And I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day. Take care.